Now to Denver tonight, where Mayor Mike Johnston just finished his State of the City address. The address comes just days after a deadly shooting outside a bar, which has prompted new questions surrounding safety and contributing to City Council delaying a vote on extending Denver's nightlife until 4 a.m.
What is your response to council members and citizens who have safety concerns, but also bar owners who might not be able to take on that liability?
In our other bars downtown, we have security still present after closure, so this bar does not do that. I think the question will be, do we need to expect that in more parts of the city?
Your reporter Sarah Hobakowicz joins me in studio tonight. And Sarah, you were at the mayor's speech tonight. He says he's now taking another look at that push to extend nightlife.
That's right. He wants to relook at everything, he said, especially after this week's events. When it comes to that nightlife ordinance, he said that he really wants to look at the policies that they have in place. Those plans include safety measures like security requirements. But Johnston says he wants to find a balance that also meets the needs of bar owners. Beyond safety, during his address tonight, Johnston also focused on future plans, including developing Denver and universal childcare.
We are excited here to talk about where the city goes, where the city's come, and what's next.
In his State of the City address, Mayor Johnston announcing a new task force supporting universal childcare in the next 5 years, past the next mayoral election.
I know a big goal of that is by the end of your second term, but what can you do right now in this next year?
So we want to first hear from Denverites what's the system that they want, what works for them and what doesn't. And then we'll build a system that is fit to their needs. We'll pilot that and see if it works. And then if it works, we'll see what it costs to scale that and figure out how we would support it.
Another promise from the Stockyard stage to develop part of its neighborhood with 6 other ongoing city projects all under one name, the Mile High Line, promising benefits for those local communities.
The goal in this Mile High Line is to add 20,000 housing units.
Yes.
Where is the money for this coming from, and how are you going to ensure that all of that is affordable?
In a lot of places where the city owns land, we can set the terms for the development of that site. And we can push for affordable housing, we can set up deed restrictions. So that is like bringing 30% of the dollars to the deal as we bring the land to the deal.
The city reports fewer people are unhoused on Denver streets this year. Protesters delayed the speech on this issue, but the mayor still acknowledges there's work to be done.
I think reducing something by 64% doesn't mean that it's fixed or it's over. It means we're making progress. If you're someone that sees a person, wandering down Colfax or on South Broadway that's sleeping in front of a store, we know those folks are still out there. And many of those folks are now our most severely addicted and severely mentally ill residents. So we know they require the most support.
I also asked Johnston if those new projects that he mentioned that go beyond his current term as mayor, like universal childcare, are part of his campaign for another term. Johnston said they're not, but as a city, he's always looking to plan long term.
Michael? He's kind of walking a fine line right now. I mean, he knows he's going to run, but hasn't announced necessarily his campaign issues for what would be a second term.
Exactly. So we're waiting and seeing, but planning beyond this next year.
All right, Sarah, thank you.